I saw a post of somebody asking for help on social media. They had a picture of a very skinny dog just kind of eating food off the floor. And that's where I was. And then I read the post, and they were talking about 9 abandoned animals. So tried to get in contact with the person who posted the original post. I called her directly and I asked her more about the story. And that's where she told me what they were thinking had happened. I told her right away to just not release any more of the dogs and to go ahead and bring them back to us, that we'll be able to take care of them. We had some space and move some stuff around for them to come to us because they need medical attention. So it was probably about 5:30 when I called the lady. Everybody was gone already, had gone home. So I called. It was Ruben's days off too. So I was like, I know there are my 2 people that would like come here straight at no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So right away called him. He's like, yeah, go ahead. I'll head down there right now. And the same with her. She was taking a nap. So woke her up and right away she came in too.
So when Maritza called me, the first thing I hear is, we're taking in maybe 9 very emaciated dogs. And my first thought is, man, like how close to not being around are they, because a dog without food or water or nourishment can decline very drastically, very quickly. And so in my mind, on the way here, it's, how bad is it going to be? And very luckily, they weren't worst case scenarios. The Frankie is one of the smallest ones. She's probably the oldest one out of the group as well. She's probably dealing with the most right now. She could almost, like Maritza said, barely lift her head out of the bed yesterday. Today, doing much better, which is a good sign. But, first impressions are always very misunderstood with new dogs because, obviously they're afraid of us. They may be growling or a lot more timid than they appear. But, 48 hours into their care, some are wagging their tail, some are approaching the kennels. It's still, very standoffish, very hesitant. But, it's those seeing those things. It reminds you of all the other dogs that have come through here in the past. A lot of dogs started like that, and now it's starting the care, getting the treatment started, and getting them warmed up to the environment and to the new people, new staff that are coming in and out of their kennels. For all of us, working in rescue, for anybody in this field, it sometimes feels like a 24/7 job, and I'm okay with that. That's why I do what I do. I really love making a difference in these animals' worlds, even if it's for a small temporary bit. What my title is now is not as involved with the animals as hands-on, but it's such a important factor, especially when getting these kinds of situations in, that I'm a big guy, deep voice. Most of these dogs are very standoffish to me. If I could show them that it's not that bad, even with the biggest, loudest guy that you're coming into this environment to meet, I can see it being a big difference maker for them moving forward.
Most of them are okay, still nervous. One of the most scaredest one actually came up to me today, so I was pretty excited about that because she was pretty snippy, and when I was interacting as far as cleaning her kennel, I've been slowly feeding them, so I think also with that they're adjusting to me more because I'm feeding them a little bit. But yeah, I feel like they're improving a little bit more as being a little bit more social. Still very nervous, but they seem to be getting better.
It just breaks my heart because they're so scared. They don't know what's going on. And then when I saw the one that was in that bed, like really just laying there, I was like, that's not gonna look good. Like that doesn't look good. But we're on day 2 now, and they're doing a lot better. They're coming out of. There's 2 of them that are really scared. It just breaks my heart. They don't know what happened. The people they knew just left them, so they're just scared.
With shy dogs, give them a chance. A lot of these dogs are not going to be the easiest dogs to put up for adoption because they are going to be standoffish to new people. They are going to be nervous of new environments. They're going to be afraid of sounds and noise and moving things, and that's going to be hard. But these dogs, again, in 48 hours have already shown that they do like affection. They are willing to be held, And it's just going to take somebody with time and patience to really help these dogs strive in what could be a forever home environment. And that would be my one note to situations like this is, sometimes that dog is really nervous or really afraid, really barking for a reason. These aren't dogs coming from happy situations. A lot of these dogs come from negative backgrounds, and we strive to improve that. But it just to put some perspective into that, giving those guys a second chance when you're looking for a new dog.